keeps going.
Where do we stand with Francis Ngannou?
So Francis, we've been in discussions. I like Francis. I think he brings a lot to the table. I think that I think he'll have a tough time in our heavyweight division, to be very frank, which I've said publicly, and I think it's a big challenge for Francis. When you look at a guy like Anatoly Malikin, he's 12-0, was a former Russian national team wrestler, one-punch KO power. He's 12-0 with a 80% finish rate. That is the worst nightmare to face against a big striker like Ngannou. But at the same time, Francis has an X factor. He is a giant monster, and he has a bunch of offers on the table. He's waiting for our final offer.
Oh,
we have given him. I don't know. My team did it, but I'm going to meet Francis this Saturday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where?
L.A.
In LA.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet, and is that when you expect to give him a final offer?
Well, he and I will sit down and talk.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, for sure, one can give him the biggest offer on the table out of all his bids, but it has to work for him. It has to work for us. Everything's got to be
sure.
And I just believe that meeting somebody, you get the you get the energy, you get the kind of like.
There's a thing now where a lot of people are saying that he messed this up. I saw Dave Feldman of BKFC saying, he's pricing himself out. And you see this guy, boxing guys saying like, he's in for a rude awakening. And, the UFC guys out there being like, he should have taken their offer. Do you believe that he has misplaced his hand?
I think there's going to be big news on Francis, shortly. And I think he's taking his time. He's very, from the few interactions I've had with Francis, he's very thoughtful and methodical and careful.
Very much.
Right? And at the same time, he's a very principled man. That's one thing I've learned about him. He's a very he does things on principle. And a dollar here, a dollar there won't sway him. It's principles. And that's what's very admirable about him, by the way. It's at the same time, I do believe the world is his oyster. I do believe he's a big pay-per-view draw in boxing or in MMA. Of course, it has to be the right opponent, right? I think that Francis will run through the heavyweight division of all the other organizations. The only heavyweight division that will give him a challenge. Well, if we did boxing, we would be co-promoter with him.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the big differences at one versus again, I'll use UFC as a comparison point, is at one, we offer multiple disciplines, right? So it's not just mixed martial arts, right? So we have done a WBC boxing world title.
29 live on pay-per-view. It is a light heavyweight matchup with plenty of bad blood. Please welcome Luke Rockhold and Mike Perry. Let's go, Mike! Yeah!